Today we're going to be going over every challenge that I have created in Skate 4 so far. Oh, come on, land this. Let's end this right here. Come on. All right, let's begin with the simple shit and let's work our way into the more complicated stuff. To start right off the bat, we've got these simple and sweet lines right here. Number one coming in, we got the double thread the needle at the scaffolding. We just hit this the other day. Took us like 3 hours to pull it off. Way too much time for how simple of a line this is. Next up, we got this spread eagle line where we fly off the top of this building into a wall ride right here. And then we're going to launch ourselves off the wall ride and perfectly land on one of these ramps I have placed down here. Pretty sick line, pretty simple though. And then we're going to be going into the turkey leg thread, aka the pigeon thread the needle line here. Another really simple line. It's not too bad. And then as a little freebie, we also hit this clip right here where we launched from the top of that building into this little narrow section. And you know, it was once again simple and sweet. Next, we're going to be jumping into some of my favorite gaps. These are simple but yet slightly complicated gaps. First one's going to be the spread eagle to a little thread the needle right here. As you can tell, it's an extremely narrow gap and we just barely made our way through. We're able to roll away clean on the other side. This clip right here is another spread eagle building gap where we start the momentum into this bowl-shaped tower and then we launch it all the way over here, landing in this bowl perfectly. This video is actually one of my most viral clips right now on Instagram for this game, coming in at 17+ million views. And then we've got this beautiful little Spider-Man gap, as I call it, because as you can tell, man, we're just kind of flying in between some buildings here, doing a whole lot of nothing, but at the same time feeling like it's pretty cool, man. And then we landed on a ramp, of course, at the bottom. Next, we've got the clock tower gap that I had created, where I just simply wanted to land in this bowl and then do a grind around the outside, which we perfectly executed here. Let's jump right into the reverse gap section. Right here, we got ourselves a beautiful reverse gap into these. I think it's technically a rooftop mega park. I don't really know. This section, like, yeah, it's kind of mega, but if you compare it to like Skate 3's, it's not as mega. But the point is still reverse mega park gap, and we crushed it into a little brick wall there. And then we've got this beautiful clip right here where we reverse chum bucket gap. Yes, that's right. We jump off a building, perfectly land into the launching part of the bottom of the chum bucket gap. We come up here, we hit probably one of the most beautiful Christ air flips that I have ever done in the game. It is so chef kiss perfect. And we were trying to end this clip by landing in a grind, but unfortunately after a couple hours of trying, I just couldn't get it and had to sign off for the night. Next, we've got the reverse church gap. Yes, you heard that right. We were going over the top of the church in reverse, and then we were actually able to link this over here into a tiny little thread the needle section, which we just barely pulled off. It was more luck than anything else, but we somehow rolled away into that narrow section. Then we've got the reverse orb gap. I found this the other day. The whole point of this was just seeing if I could land backwards into this orb section from another building, which we were successfully able to do, although the speed was a little much and we did get yeeted out and absolutely died. So I wouldn't say we rolled away clean there. Now we're working our way into some of the most creative gaps I've ever made in this game. To start right off here, we have got the Planko drop gap. You heard that right. It's at the news tower over in Skate, and we do this little flip over the top of the ramps, and boom, boom, and boom. It is so nice. It is so clean. We were able to perfectly hit that shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, we crashed at the end. That clip is something special. It took so much time to set up these ramps and tweak the placements just to get this accurate enough to actually land and hit, but my god, was it worth it. I think we spent like 2-3 hours trying that. And then right here we've got the reverse church mega gap. You heard that right. I don't even know how this one was possible. By the grace of God, we landed perfectly on the little sliver of, I don't even know what you call it, like a wall, and we somehow grinded. I don't think it can be replicated. I think that is probably the one gap challenge that I have that nobody else in this game is ever going to hit. Could you do that? And then right here is the most viral clip that I have ever made in terms of the skate community trying it. This right here was dubbed the Misfit Gap. No, I did not name it after myself. The community actually named this challenge. I discovered the line and was unable to finish it, so I put it up for grabs to the community to see if anyone else could land it before me. And my god, a lot of people did land it before me. But after 44 hours of trying, we were eventually able to pull off this clip right here and clean up what we had originally started. Thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out, and checking out some of the gaps that I have created in Skate 4. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. See you guys in the next one.